My name's Daryl, the owner of Southern Brothers Camera Tracking. We do tracking vehicles in the film industry. We do both commercials and features. We're currently at Panavision Cape Town, who have been gracious enough to give us the space to film in. We've brought two vehicles with us today, the Kawasaki Teryx and the Mercedes Smart Compact. And we were given an opportunity to build a vehicle for a project called The Mummy with Tom Cruise out in Namibia. And the Teryx was our first vehicle, which was custom built for the Mummy. And it just went from there. One vehicle paid for the other, paid for the other, paid for the other. Southern Brothers obviously gives the platform or the base that the camera will operate in any moving scenario. But in order to make it work, we obviously need quite a few people.
I'm Calvin Beekman, and I am the precision driver for Southern Brothers. I do tracking, placement of cameras using the vehicle during commercials, films. We're currently at the back of Panavision, Cape Town, and we're busy setting up our ATV, our Kawasaki Teryx, with a Predator arm. We've got a Mobi XL on the front here, a little Arri Mini. So we're going to show you a little bit about the vehicles and show you what we do and why we do it. So this is our Kawasaki Teryx. It is an ATV. It's fully custom built for load. It is able to go in pretty much any terrain that's available out there. Custom control arms, custom suspension. It's got a spine that runs through the vehicle. It's got a full roll cage for safety purposes. We've upgraded the braking system as well. It's got options of tires. We can go on-road, off-road, through serious muddy waters. The vehicle can actually go to about this height in the water. The weight distribution is pretty 50-50 at the moment. Once we get people on board, things start to change depending on the weight of the people. So then we can fine-tune the suspension accordingly if we got the time. Most of the time we just arrive, we read the layout of the land, and we go in there straight up. So we're going to move across to the compact smart car. It has air suspension to help take the different weight loads, different scenarios that we get put into. Sometimes we have hard mount, like you can see off the back there. Sometimes we have the crane. Sometimes we have just a handheld scenario where we harness the operator in. He hangs off the front or the back, and we get some running shots.
Back in the old days, footage didn't need to be as high quality and as stable as we need it today. You as the viewer, require better, higher definition footage, which requires more stabilization. So the vehicles we provide today are completely focused on taking out all vibration, all knocks, all sway in the camera. So the footage that you're seeing on your screen is completely stable, and you wouldn't even know that it was on a vehicle. So that's what we focus, giving the absolute softest, best platform to capture that footage. Yeah.
My name's Justin, and we've got a company called Track Free Systems, and we supply stabilized remote heads for the film industry. So this here is the Mobi XL, which is our big remote head, mostly made out of carbon fiber and aluminium. So here we have the Nodo Film Systems wheels. They are inertia wheels, which have specialized motors into the actual wheels that you manipulate your pan and your tilt. You can also manipulate roll axis. So with these wheels, you can adjust the comfort level of what the operator would want to experience while tracking. So If he wants it faster, you just turn up the speed. If you want it slow, it's pretty basic in that operation.
Sometimes the locations can really, really rough, where the Teryx comes into play, or our smaller quad bike. That's why we've got quite a range, and you know, obviously require a specific vehicle. It's generally location dependent.
When a car arrives from overseas, they will choose different locations. And a lot of those locations are fairly remote. I've done shoots where we've literally taken cars to the top of the mountain, and they need to be showroom condition at the top of a mountain after being driven there. This is just one product just for the tires. Yeah, this is just an example of just one tire that I'm doing now, but it's primarily doing the entire car to get it spick and span, and as the client, the agency, producer and the director want it.
Thank you for joining us here, man, and allowing us to showcase our vehicles. And yeah, keep an eye out for us in the credits on your next movie watch.